Guys, just want to make a quick disclaimer for this video. I am not talking about all of ARMY. I'm just specifically talking about the toxic side of ARMY, and these are all my experiences, and I do talk about like other people's experiences. Yeah, but this, I'm giving no hate. I'm just expressing how I feel, and I am talking from experience, and not every single one of y'all is toxic. I know I have friends that are ARMY and I love them dearly, and some of you are very, very sweet and very, very kind in my situation. But yeah, just had to make that disclaimer. Thank you. Alright, so all of this basically started because of this TikTok video that I made back in January. So I made this TikTok video, and it's basically like, put a finger down if you know this song, and it was BTS songs. And so 10 songs played, and I got 6 out of the 10 right, and 4 of them obviously I got wrong, and 4 of them, one being their debut song, I believe, one being Love Yourself, and then 2 more just being like older songs that I just didn't know, or like I do know Love Yourself, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know, but I just don't listen to it enough to recognize what it was. But anyway, the point of me making this video is the fact that I got so much hate. I got hella hate on Twitter, I got hella hate on TikTok, and I'm gonna be honest, most of the comments were, how does she not know that? Like, wow, you really don't know Love Yourself, War of Hormone? How do you not know that? Like, stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, at first those comments did get to me, those comments plus like the all hateful comments. The comments got to me like the first 2 hours of me finding out that I've gone viral on, not viral, but like I'm trending on Twitter. It kind of bothered me, but then I clapped back real quick, you know. I was like, why am I letting this bug me? I think it's pretty funny. I'm sorry guys, I have heartburn right now. The hate bugged me at first, but then I was like, why should it bug me? Because, you know, I'm used to it, because this has happened to me before on a video that was forever ago. I don't remember what it was, but it was sometime in like early 2019, I believe. But let's just get into the hate. So I have my computer right here just showing me some of the examples of what was happening. So this one is actually a retweet of okay, this person who tweeted it, obviously I don't think they meant this in a hurtful way. It was, I just don't get how some people don't listen to BTS's old songs. You know, that didn't really bother me, whatever. And then a lot of people were like, oh, that's embarrassing. Why would she set herself up like that? And then this one specific retweet that I saw where it said, thanks, Ziana McGee, I meant it. And it had like the throwing up emoji. And I was like, oh, well, they hid my reply. I think I said like, I think I just like sent a kissy face or whatever. And then like a day or 2 later, I went and I looked and I saw that she hid my reply. And I was like, so you hid my reply? And they said, yes, girl, why are you so obsessed? Let it go. And I said, who's obsessed? You reposted my video, therefore I have a right to comment. And that has not been commented back on yet. So let's get into the whole obsessed. I don't know why Toxic ARMY is so obsessed with the word obsessed. I don't understand that. Like, I've seen other fandoms say it, but like I see it a lot. My fries are done. Yeah, I'm always seeing like ARMYs talk about it, using the words obsessed, like, oh, why are you so obsessed? Why this, why that? Like, we're not. We're just we're calling you out. Whenever we call you out, you want to call us obsessed. And I'm just like, why are you obsessed with making other fans feel bad? Even people in your own fandom. I saw so many comments talking about, oh, she's fake Army. Ew, I wish new Army would learn their song. Literally, somebody said, ew, new Army. Like, so you're telling me whenever you first got into BTS that you automatically knew all their songs? You automatically knew every member? You automatically knew their entire discography? That's what you're saying by saying ill new Army? Right, gotcha. Okay. I genuinely don't understand. I don't understand what Army has in their head to make them think that they're on top of the world, to make them think that they're better than everybody else, because you're not. You're actually you're some of the worst people I've ever witnessed. Now let's talk about this girl. This conversation that I had with this person that I'm going to talk about right now, this is probably my favorite conversation I've had. Let me bring it up. No, I'm looking over here because I'm reading from my laptop, but I'll put the screenshots right here. So, I've said this once and I'll say it again. New baby armies need to start listening to BTS's discography, because that just hits different. Now, this necessarily wasn't a mean comment. I just simply stated I'm not Army. That's it. And then they said, is that you in the video above? I said, yep. And I don't know what triggered this person. I have no idea what triggered this person to be such a raging. But come on. I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself, but I'm like trying not to. Anyway, so they said, B, you clearly lying to cover your embarrassed laughing emoji. You have a Kim Sok Jin and a Min Yoongi photo in the back on your OG video, and your TikTok is dead ass full of BTS content. Either you're lying or you're trying to save your ass from embarrassment, which you're doing a bad job of, by the way. Proceed. I said, please show me where the sugar is, and please tell me where my BTS content is, because I want to see it. I want to point out that I had one video. I had one Jin poster on my wall. One Jin poster on my wall. And everybody's like, how do you have all of that BTS merch? You have all of those BTS posters. You have BTS this, BTS that. But you don't know their whole discography. First of all, it's sad that y'all don't even know your own group. It's sad that you don't know that I have more groups on my wall. Jin was the only poster I had on my wall. I like BTS, so why would I not have my members? Anyway, Jin obviously being my bias, I had the poster on my wall. This person proceeds to call me a bad liar and shows me this picture of a TikTok that I made a few weeks ago, actually, 7/15. And she circles this picture, that photo card that she circled. Mind you, that photo card is a photo card of Jaehyun. That is a Jaehyun photo card. You don't know your group. So the second picture is a video that I made with a Breonna Taylor audio on TikTok. And as clickbait, I said rating BTS outfits from best to worst. And so therefore, you'll have to really know like the trend of that sound in order to like get the video. So it's that picture as the thumbnail, as the clickbait. But if you watch the video, it's not even about BTS outfits. It's like arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor, blah 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 blah. That's what it is. Third photo was a picture, a screenshot of a TikTok that I made reviewing the Map the Soul 7, I think is what it's called, the latest BTS album. I was reviewing it because I really wanted it, because usually albums that come in a box have really cool stuff in it, and it's BTS, so I figured, it has really cool stuff in it. I've only ever owned one BTS album, which was the Persona album, and I wound up giving that away in a giveaway that I had. So that video was basically me saying, oh, I thought this album was gonna be better, but it looks like something that you would give to a toddler. Like, it has a coloring sheet and it only has one photo card. I'm used to getting multiple photo cards in albums, so I was like, oh, okay. And I got Suga, and I really wanted to get, like, you know, my bias or my bias record, Jin or Seokjin, you know, Seokjin or Jungkook. People were pissed at me for not wanting Suga when I didn't say that I didn't want Suga. I just said I'm mad. Like, I'm not mad at Suga, but, you know, I'm mad it's not Jin, is what I said, because I love Suga. But anyway, and the last picture was a picture that they had posted on their Twitter of Jin and Jungkook and bias record. And it was a cute picture, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, Jin, don't act like you don't like this hug. Like, that's it. That's basically the only I might have 10 BTS videos out of the however many videos I have. Maybe 10 are about BTS, maybe 9. But so she calls me a liar, and I say, you know, I reply to her other reply where she said that I was embarrassed, and I was like, I'm not gonna be embarrassed for not knowing 4 songs out of 6 for a group that I barely listen to. Like, I do know a lot of BTS songs, but they're not on, like, they don't really pop up on my shuffle a lot, because I am a multi-stan of over 40 groups, and out of those 40 groups, BTS is pretty low on that list of people that I listen to. So anyways, so I finally, like, shut that down. I shut that down, and I said, first of all, I'm a multi-stan, and I do like BTS, LMAO. Second, did you even watch that BTS outfits video? Third, that's the only BTS album I have. Fourth, that picture of Jungkook, my bias and my bias record, was so cute. Lastly, the picture you circled was Jaehyun from NCT, and she hasn't replied to me yet because she knows that she was wrong, and she should honestly just delete her replies. Let me get my fries. I got sweet potato fries. Yum. So yeah, I also told her to, like, stop trying to make me look like a liar because she looks foolish, and she said, I'm the foolish one. Okay, hun, if it helps you sleep at night, Shidalvona, a multi-stan, was behind this, and you're gonna twist it. You're gonna twist the whole situation. And, like, I was legitimately, like, you know, just, I'm trying to think of how I twisted it when I was only correcting her. You know, I was telling her the facts. She was assuming that I had all of these things, and I said, no, I don't. And she says I twisted it, but she got it twisted, baby girl. There's so many more examples that I can show you, but, like, that was probably my favorite conversation I've ever had with someone who was trying to call me out. The fact that this has gone viral, has trended twice this year, once 7 months ago, and now that it's back, it's kind of sad. There was a big BTS account, fan account, that has, like, over 20,000 followers on Instagram, and they posted my video and said that it's, like, it's disgusting. And some of the replies, I'll put them here, some of the replies were just like, Toxic fans in general, but Toxic Army is a different breed. I don't know why y'all have this god complex of I'm better than everybody. Just because BTS is the most successful K-pop group doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. You want to know why? Because there's a lot of fans. Yes, they're talented, but BTS has a lot of fans. Also, solo stans. I don't understand y'all solo stans. I really don't. I don't get it. How can you only like one group? How can you only like one group? There's so many great groups out there. Oh my god, there's so many great groups out there. Monsta X is my ultimate group. Now, a lot of people who get into BTS first Me personally, I don't suggest, if you're going to get your friends into K-pop, don't start them off on BTS. Please don't start them off on BTS, because once they start off on BTS and then they get into ARMY, and then ARMY puts into their head BTS is the only K-pop group, BTS is the best K-pop group, it just, and then they become toxic, possibly, and it's just I personally don't think that if you're, I mean, like, if you like BTS, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to start them out on BTS, there's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, if you don't want your friend to be corrupt by negative ARMY and this God complex, don't start them off on BTS. I also made a video back whenever NCT went on their first tour last year. I made a video on that saying how all of these toxic ARMY on Twitter were like, who's NCT? We don't know them. That's not BTS. They don't deserve to be on Good Morning America. And people took that video, twisted it around, and made it seem like I was bashing BTS because I said BTS isn't the best K-pop group. Guess that's my opinion. I don't think they're the best. I don't really think there is a best K-pop group. Monsta X is my old group. Do I think they're the best group? Not really. I enjoy their music more than I like other people's music, but I don't think there's a best, better, worse type thing. So that's what I mean when I said BTS isn't the best group. I have stated before, BTS did not pave the way for K-pop. BTS paved the way for K-pop in America. But for some reason, some of y'all ARMY think BTS paved the way in general. No, I've also made a video on that, and a bunch of mad ass ARMY came for me saying that I was dragging BTS, and I'm like, no, I simply stated that they, like, you know, it's just, it's hard to explain. There's so many examples that I could have, and if I can make a part 2 to this, yes, I could. If you want, I could find more examples that I have, more conversations. And a lot of people were pissed that I said that I stan BTS when I'm just a casual listener. I'm gonna be honest, on my part, I didn't, like, I just say stan. Like, I stan. Now that I know the difference between, like, actually, like, standing and being a casual listener, I'm a casual listener of BTS. I love BTS. I love every member. I love their songs. I love their music. But I try not to have an opinion on BTS because of shit like this. But I also don't care, because there's so many people that are afraid to speak up against the toxic ARMY because they're so scared. So that's why I'm here. I'm here because attack me all you want. Say what you want. Somebody told me that I was using BTS for clout because I didn't know 4 BTS songs. A lot of people said that I was using them for clout. I'm like, if I was using them for clout, you would think that I would, like, listen to the audio ahead of time and know all 10 songs. If I was using BTS for clout, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm ARMY. I love BTS. I'm not ARMY. I never want to be ARMY. I never claimed to be ARMY. I would never want to be associated with ARMY because a lot of y'all are so toxic. Don't need that. You feel me? Ugh. And I know people are saying you shouldn't associate the fandom with the group. And when I was first getting into K-pop, I just was hearing so many bad things from ARMY, from my friends who got me into K-pop. And I actually started off on EXO. And then I moved on to Monsta X. And of course, you know, I dived into BTS because I was like, you know what, I can't let the fans, you know, dictate whether I like BTS or not. I do like BTS. But I'm going to use an analogy that some people might not understand, and it is going to be like a crazy analogy. But the reason why a lot of people don't listen to BTS is because of ARMY. Now, here's my analogy. Black people, a lot of black people, me included, are scared of white people. And I don't mean scared like, I mean like if we walk into a grocery store full of white people, old white people, younger white people, it don't matter. If you're white, we're gonna be scared of you. We have white friends, of course, but you never know who's a racist. You never know who's gonna go Karen on you. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know if you're gonna get shot. So we always have to keep our guard up. And that makes me not want to be around white people because of that fear of, you know, being hated, if that makes sense. Like, that's the best analogy I can use when I say people don't listen to BTS because of ARMY. And a lot of black people try not to be friends with white people because of racism and our history. I don't know, it's a weird analogy, and I'm sorry this video is super long, but it's just insane how people think that they have this higher, like they're higher than you or better than you just because they're BTS ARMY. Like, so I'm setting the record straight. Again, I'm not ARMY. I don't want to be ARMY. Never in my past life, never in my future life will I ever be ARMY. And that's that. I love BTS. I love every member. I love their songs. I know more than those songs that were played in that video. I just want you to know that. I want you to know that I know more of the songs. I know plenty of songs. I think my favorite BTS song might be Dimple. But it also might be, damn, what's the name of that song? Magic Shop. Magic Shop? Is that what it's called? Magic Shop? Magic Shop. Yes, Magic Shop. To show me. Oh, alright. That's my song. That's my song. Honestly, that might be my favorite BTS song. Anyway, the point of the video is I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I have ADHD. So this video was all over the place. This video is all over the place. I'm going to try to edit it. It's 25 minutes long right now. I'm going to try to edit it to where it's like at least 18 minutes. If you want a part 2, I can definitely provide. Mostly part 2 is gonna be just like a bunch of screenshots and other stories and whatnot. Now, I'm also not saying that ARMY is the only toxic fandom, because that's not true. I'm saying from my experience and from other people's stories, ARMY is the most toxic fandom from my experience. From my experience. There's a lot of crazy Blink. There's a lot of crazy Atani. There are some crazy Mon Bebe. You can't win them all. So, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and 안녕. She